Welcome back to the Audrey and Bethany show.
She's Audrey and Bethany.
We are in Lyman, Colorado.
Yes.
And it's morning because
We have a special guest.
It's morning and he's not sleeping anymore.
Ugh.
And here he is. Say hello in a British accent. Say hello. Oh my
Hello.
gosh.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I remember now. The night after we made the first video, I went to the sink to put in my contacts, and she said, "I didn't know you wore contacts." And I immediately turned around and ran into the wall.
It was great.
And it wasn't intentional at all. I just ran
wasn't.
into the wall after that. Sort of embarrassing.
She's like, I lost my balance, really. I'm like,
Yes.
right.
Mm.
She's really blind as a bat, from what I hear.
Yes, blind as a bat. But they're in right now.
Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to see you.
It's really bad when we make these videos at night because we're pretty wound up. It took us a long time to find a motel last night. We went to like 5 and they were full except for smoking, and I didn't want smoking. Well, there was one that had one bed and I was like, no. Sorry.
It's alright. I move around lots too.
Yeah. So, so it's really...
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
We were in Utah and we stopped at this gas station. There was a huge hydroplane boat, bigger than normal.
And she went to talk to them, and I just stayed by the car.
Listen, my British accent, and these cowboys, not young, handsome-looking ones, the older kind, they came walking up. We'll take your picture next to the boat. I'm like, oh, okay. And at first I started to do my southern accent because I was like, oh, cowboys, they'll want to hear a southern accent. And it just turned back into British.
She switched it, and...
I couldn't help it. But so I took a picture next to the boat, and it didn't turn out very well. And he seemed so happy with himself that he had taken the picture, and I just let it slide.
He's going to show it to everyone and say, look at this British lady I met. It's so exciting.
But the guy who built the boat, he's not a woodsman, craftsman person, whatever you call him.
He's a cowboy.
I can't remember. No, that was the other guy.
They both looked kind of cowboy.
He was like a philosopher or something like that. But he spent 5 years.
I didn't know.
He spent like 5 years building the boat, and it was beautiful and huge. And he said it had like a 200 horsepower jet engine in it or something like that, and it was extremely powerful. Shut up. And he said that you can put like 4 people in it, but it really only fits 1.
Really? It looks really a lot bigger than that.
I know. But yeah, it was really fascinating and huge.
And when we got close to Denver last night, the weather was looking a bit dodgy, so I called my mum.
Tornado warnings.
And he called my mum, and I said, Mum, we're by Denver. Make it quick. My signal is not good. And then I lost the signal. I said, check the weather for Denver. I lost the signal after that. 10 minutes later, I called her back. And I figured, she'll have it pulled up now. By now, it's been 10 minutes. And
what road are you on?
I know. I'm like, okay, make it quick. Make it quick. What road are you on? And I'm like, Mother, just tell me the weather for Denver. And we never got around to it at that conversation. I lost signal again. 5 minutes later, I had a voicemail. And it was my dad, and he was very straightforward to the point what the weather was, which is good. The only problem was it was breaking up a bit, and I heard certain things like hail, tornadoes, of course, and I'm like, oh, and I look at Bethany, and she's all delighted because she wants to see that sort of thing.
I've seen a tornado. I don't want to see one up close.
I never really saw one when I lived out here. I never wanted to. He nearly smacked me in the face just now.
It's okay.
So, then later, I listened to it even more, and it said, no tornadoes, of course, and that was much better.
Then I was very sad.
And then at the store, what did we see, Bethany?
I don't know, what did we see? Oh, we saw a double rainbow!
Double rainbow all the way across the sky!
All the way. And it was almost a triple rainbow. We cried. We made a video of it.
And there was this man walking by, wondering what our problem was.
He was like parked right in front of where we were standing, and I'm like screaming, Audrey, it's actually a double rainbow! Because at first when we saw it was only a single rainbow, and then it became a double rainbow, and it was even funnier
and I broke
that it
into
was
song,
a
double rainbow all the way across the sky.
And then Seth started singing it.
Seth started singing it, and he was dancing. And what did you just say? He really does talk, people. Isn't that exciting?
And you cut yourself up to the.
Do we have shout-outs? I have some very important shout-outs. Nick, actually, my first shout-out, and Justin and Amanda, and John and Mara and Kathy, and my friend Kirsten in Tennessee. Hello. And and I had a special request for shout out. Jacob, hi. I've been a very good friend of mine.
Jacob. I've heard lots about you.
No, you haven't. Actually, she hasn't. And just want to thank you, Jacob, for contributing so much to my ability to do such a good Southern accent.
You're in the way.
And
love you.
And Juzilla, dog. Holla at you.
What is a Jewzilla?
A Jewzilla is a Jew who's like Godzilla. He's got a massive ego, and I'm just kidding. So that's all. Do you have a shout out?
No, just kidding.
It's a bit early in the morning.
Shout out to Marcus.
Marcus.
It's not like that. Marcus, hello. How's it going?
Marcus.
My uncle Glenn and Aunt Sissy.
I'm back now.
Oh, no, you're not.
There
he is.
Look, I've got a second head and it's really small.
It's where all the brains are.
Yes. This video is actually longer than the first one.
Oh no.
Are we done?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. We've got 5 hours left on our drive and we'll be there.
Oh,
Bye.
no, we're not done. No.
Oh, we're not done.
She got fish juice on her again.
I got fish juice on me again. She bought
Same
more
place.
fish and I'm like pulling it out and some juice spilled on my pants again. You're gonna open my
She's very
suitcase in
coordinated
Kansas
with the
and you
fish
just smell
juice.
fish as soon as you
Twice in a row, fish juice.
get
on
in the
her
car.
pants.
It's
smells
smoked
really
salmon.
fishy.
It's smoked salmon. At least it smells good.
Except when it's burped out.
Except when it's
That's another
rancid.
story.
All right. Well, I think that's it for now.
Oh,
Yes.
for my brother
Your
Christopher,
brother.
tell Constance I got her something in Colorado, and then when I go back through Cheyenne, I'm going to get her another thing, and you know what that thing is.
Okay. Boker Tov.
A Boker Tov.
Say Boker Tov, Seth. Say it.